Hi ladies, I wanted to get on video today and talk with you a little bit about how to make your own beauty products at home. We all have time now, and so we are spending a little more time on our skin, and I thought maybe you'd like some recipes that would really be a great addition to your skincare routine. So my name's Amanda Mancini. I am a doTERRA wellness advocate with an essential oil company, if you're not familiar with the name. So if you're interested in anything today, you can contact me and I will help you. So your skin is something that obviously it's your largest organ in your body. So we want to take care of that. And a lot of times when you see your skin, what it looks like on the outside, a lot of it comes from what's going on the inside. So if you're having trouble with your skin, it could be due to some issues you might be having internally. Hormones obviously play a part, but you can definitely help it with obviously a lot of water. So if you are not drinking water, you're having trouble with your skin, you might want to start ingesting about at least half your body weight in ounces. I definitely drink more than that. But what I do every day as well, and it's great for detoxifying your body, is I'll add about 2 to 3 drops of lemon essential oil to my water every day. You're always going to use a glass or a stainless steel bottle. So I'll do that. And sometimes I'll use tangerine or grapefruit. Those are really good for internal cleansing, your liver, your kidneys. And so I'll do that on a regular basis. Aside from the water, you might want to think about using some probiotics. That's a great way to help with the good bacteria in your system, and that can help with anything going on the outside as well. So I was going to go through a couple of things that I do and some DIY recipes you might want to try at home. I don't like to buy things that I can make myself, especially when there's a lot of chemicals in the products that we use. There's no regulation on the industry. So there are things that obviously makeup and things like that you try to do the best you can. But if you can make some of your own products, you're going to really be surprised at how well they work and how nice that they feel. So I use essential oils to make my products because they are really amazing at regenerating the skin and helping with natural anti-aging. So I'm going to go through a couple that might interest you, but I wrote down a few things that I think are important for everyone to do. You want to definitely exfoliate your skin 1 to 2 times a week. I have very sensitive skin, so I have to be careful with how I do that. But this is the first thing I recommend you do, at least for your body. If you ever heard of dry skin brushing, this is a dry skin brush. I got it at Whole Foods. It's not expensive. You can get it on Amazon too. And I actually linked all these up on my website. So if you want to purchase anything from Amazon, you can go to my website at purefitwomen.fit. And pretty much everything that I'm talking about here, you can find the ones that I recommend. So what you'll do on a regular basis is you'll add a couple of drops of essential oil to the brush before you use it. You want to make sure your skin is dry. And I have a video on this on my website. On my Pure Fit Women page on Facebook if you want to see the details of it. But you would basically add a couple of drops of lemon essential oil to it, or grapefruit. These are very toning to the skin, cleansing to the skin. Or another oil that I love for immune support. It's called DDR Prime. And what you do is it helps with lymphatic cleansing. So you start at your feet, but just to show you what it looks like, you're just going to brush your body gently in an upward motion towards your heart. You do your back, your legs, you can do whatever you feel like your body can tolerate. You don't do it super hard, but you do it on dry skin before you go in the shower. It's going to help with exfoliating, and it's also great for lymphatic cleansing. So if you want to boost your immune system naturally, you might want to consider doing that. So I do that on a regular basis. That's dry skin every couple of days. And then what you'll want to do is I will exfoliate just in the shower as well. So I'll take, and you can write this down if you want, a 2-to-1 ratio of coconut oil or olive oil. So I actually use the liquid form of coconut oil. It's called fractionated. So you see this? It stays like this all the time. You could purchase it like this. You can use any carrier oil you want, but olive oil, coconut oil, 2-to-1 ratio of that to sugar. I use brown sugar. You can use white sugar, whatever you want. And then you can add about 10 drops of an essential oil that you like. I love lavender. It's very regenerative to the skin. It's very calming to the skin. So if you're sensitive, that's my go-to. Another oil you might want to use is geranium, which is excellent for dry skin. So if you're dealing with dry skin, I would try some of that. And you can just exfoliate your skin in the shower. I usually will use a washcloth, a very soft washcloth, and just go through, your whole body. Do that 1 or 2 times a week. So you got the dry skin brushing, you have the exfoliating, that's for your body. So as far as cleansing the face, this is something that a lot of people spend a lot of money on, these cleansers. I don't really think it's necessary. I use just coconut oil. Actually, any oils are gonna take dirt off your face. So soap will strip it. I know that there are products out there, but I'd rather spend it on things that I can't make myself. So I use the coconut oil. What I'll do is very simple. I get a warm washcloth. I put some coconut oil in my hands, and I always use 1 drop of lavender, and I put it all over my face, and this is going to take makeup off, eye makeup, everything. And then I take that warm washcloth and I just gently wipe it off. Everything comes off. It's very moisturizing to your skin. You won't have any residue on your face after you do that. And that's just an easy cleanser for your face. In the shower, I have the body wash that I use on my body. I also use on my face. I'll give you that recipe in a moment. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. I'm going to link up some of these recipes. If you're interested in getting them in my newsletter, you can send me a message with your email. You'll get that to your inbox. Okay, so after you wash your face, what's your routine? Mine's pretty simple. I don't like to use a ton of things, but I do use things that I think work. So what I'll do is I always want to use like an anti-aging serum, and we have products with doTERRA that are amazing. Some of them I use, and some of them I kind of cycle in my own recipes. So I make my own anti-aging serum. I love it, and I will give you the recipe for that. So I use a bottle about this size. You can find it on Amazon. This is a 30 ml bottle, okay? And you don't have to use this particularly, but I do like that it has, and you can buy it, like I said, buy any of these materials on Amazon, but I like that it has the topper on it, the glass topper. So what I'll do is I'll fill this up with coconut oil or argan oil. There's other oils you can use. Jojoba oil is great. This one I do recommend very much. This is the brand I like on Amazon. It's called Viva. This is jojoba oil. I don't know if you can see with this light shining on me, but jojoba oil is spelled Jojoba, and it's very hydrating to the skin. So I use this on my face a lot, actually. This is, again, linked up on my website. And this is my recipe for the anti-aging serum. Frankincense. So if you're not familiar with frankincense, it's amazing for regenerating the skin. What I love about it is it helps with skin tone and regeneration. So if you're looking for help with wrinkles, anti-aging, anything, age spots, scars, anything that's not, something you want to see on your skin, you'll want to have frankincense in the mix, okay? So I'll use 15 drops of frankincense, 6 drops of geranium. So I love geranium because it's very hydrating to the skin. It's a very heavy floral scent, but it's a beautiful oil. It's going to help with regeneration as well. So you'll want to have that on hand. So 6 drops of that. 10 drops of lavender. I don't have it in front of me, but that's a go-to. That's an anti-aging oil that you want to have as well. And then an oil called myrrh. I just ran out of it, so I don't have it down here right now. It's in all my products, but it's spelled MYRRH. And that helps with fine lines and wrinkles and dry skin. So I use myrrh all the time. It's a beautiful oil. It's very, very good for an anti-aging regimen. So I put that all in a 30 ml bottle. You can use any size you want. And then I fill the rest up with the jojoba oil, which is this. And then at night after the shower, I'll definitely put this on my skin. I did skip one step that I forgot to tell you about. You want to use a toner. I love using rose water as my toner. It smells beautiful. I always love the smell of rose. But I will do the chest, the arms. If you feel like my skin's dry, so I always love to put on rose water when I come out of the shower. So I'll spritz this on my face and on my chest and arms. And you can actually also put this in your hair. It smells amazing. There are a lot of knockoff brands of this, so just be careful with what you are using, okay? There's a lot of artificial fragrances and things, and you may not know what they are. Okay, so underneath the eyes, a lot of people buy these really expensive eye creams. I don't think it's necessary. I do love floral oils because they're really great for hydrating the skin and for regenerating, helping with wrinkles and regeneration. So any floral oil is going to be great, but I do love magnolia. I also love rose and jasmine. So these all come in these touch blends, they're called. So they are actually diluted with coconut oil. And they're great. So what I'll do, aside from using them as a perfume, you can use them for any skin imperfections that you have. But around the eyes, and you can leave this out and just do it like when you remember it. You just kind of roll it around your eyes like this. And it's really nice. I'll do that when I remember. I try to do it at night because I leave these, in the bathroom where I do my makeup, my skincare routine. But they smell beautiful and they are really pretty for a perfume as well, like I said. But again, put it around your eyes as a natural eye serum. We do sell, if you're not a DIY person, I figured I would just bring down some of my other products. But doTERRA has beautiful skincare and it's so well priced. You don't have to spend a lot of money. But what I love about all their products is everything is infused with their highest quality essential oils. So you can use them on your skin. You don't have to worry about chemicals. There's no toxins in these products. I love that. So I do buy their anti-aging skincare line. This is their anti-aging eye cream. And this is really nice. So I kind of switch off, depending on my mood. I make my own and then I use some of their products. But just so you have an option if you're not a person that really likes to make your own stuff and you're watching the video. Okay, so as far as cleaning your makeup tools, a lot of people will not forget to do that. I try to remember to do it as often as I can, but what you can do is just take like a cup, put a little of the coconut oil in there, and then put a couple of drops of tea tree oil, and I use grapefruit, okay? You can also use an oil that we carry called On Guard, and it'll disinfect your brushes, and then you can rinse them off with soap and water, and they're fine. They look great. They take out all the dirt. The coconut oil will take out all the dirt. So I do that. And I only use about 2 or 3 drops of essential oil, so you don't need much. Okay, now as far as the body goes, I make my own body washes. I don't like to use soap because it strips away all the moisture from your skin. So what I do, this is my go-to recipe. I love the body wash recipe. Everyone in the house uses it. If you have sensitive skin, or you have eczema or psoriasis, or you have a baby that's having issues with their skin, super easy. You get a 16 ounce or whatever size you want glass. I guess you could use plastic, but I always try to use glass with essential oils. I use a pump bottle, and I fill it up with about 3/4 of the way with Castile soap, Dr. Bronner's unscented Castile soap. I noticed that they just increased the price on it. I don't really know why, but that's the only brand I use. So I use it for a lot of different things. So it's a great versatile product to have. And so it's 3/4 of the way with the Castile soap, and then I add about 3 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil. Okay, and you can use argan oil, again, any oil you want, but this is our go-to. It seems to be well tolerated by most people. And then I add about 3 tablespoons of vegetable glycerin, which looks kind of like this. You can get it on Amazon. The reason why you put that in there is because it creates the foaming for the product. So the more you put in, the more it's going to foam, and people seem to need foam to feel like they're being clean, but you really, you don't need it, but if you want to get it, you can. And then you just add, I use about 15 drops of lavender. You can also use grapefruit. You can use geranium. These are very calming to the skin. And but because we're so sensitive in this house, I just kind of do lavender, but you can mix whatever you want. Spearmint is nice. Frankincense is beautiful, obviously, and any of those would work well. You kind of shake it up before you use it, and I wash my face with it. I wash my body with it. The kids use it. You don't have to have 100 different soaps for everybody, and I think that's a great thing to make, and I just keep replenishing it. When it runs out, I have it. I have all the products in the house, and I just kind of, redo it. I did want to mention one thing that I do that you might want to get your hands on. This is called a rose quartz facial roller. So what you do with this, especially the women over 40, you're going to start seeing those fine lines and wrinkles on the head. You're going to take this in an upward motion, and you do this on a regular basis. You don't gouge your face with it. You just kind of roll the, areas that you want to lift. Who doesn't want the lifting? But it's kind of a nice feeling. It's a very cold stone. There's a lot of knockoffs of this, again, so if you're going into Target and you see it's not the same thing, this is real rose quartz. linked up on my website as well. So you'll find it there. But I'll do that after you put your serum on. I forgot to mention this before, but after you put your face serum on, so you do your toner, then your face serum, and then you roll your face, and I'll do it morning and night. I mean, if you're not a Botox person, even if you are, I mean, I guess you can, but if you're not a Botox person, you might like this product. I know people use the jade roller as well, but I think I just like pink, so I go with the rose quartz roller. So it actually feels really nice on the skin. There are ones for the body as well that you might want to consider using. Okay, after your shower, you're going to want to moisturize your skin, and I actually forgot to bring it down here. We have an unscented body lotion that is my go-to, but if you don't have an unscented body lotion, you can use coconut oil or body oil, any kind, the jojoba oil, whatever, and then you just add essential oils to it. You don't need all these lotions with 1,000 different chemicals in them. I try not to bother with any of that. So and I always feel bad for the teenagers. They go into that Bath and Body Works, and obviously they make everything smell nice because it's chemicals, but these girls are putting all this stuff on their skin every day, and it's toxic, and there's no reason for it. You can put essential oils into your lotions and change the smell every day. So if I just came back from a run and I took a shower, my body's overheated, I'll use an unscented body lotion or an oil, and I add a few drops of peppermint to it. And you just can do your legs, your arms. It's very cooling to the skin. So if you're having trouble cooling down or you were in the sun all day, I would do a few drops of peppermint and lavender together to not only soothe the skin, but also to cool you down. So that's a great thing to do for anybody, any age. Excuse me, under the age of 6, you don't really want to use peppermint. It's too strong for their body. Okay, the other thing I'll do is I will add geranium, which I do use a lot for my skin. If you have dry skin, this is going to be one of your go-to oils to use. Geranium is amazing. Excuse me. And then what I'll do is I'll do the whole body with that, and I just change the oils every day depending on my mood. Sometimes it might be sandalwood if you like a more masculine smell. Sandalwood is also very anti-aging. So for the anti-aging oils, just to rattle them off, you'll want to have frankincense, lavender, geranium, myrrh, and any of the floral oils, magnolia, jasmine, rose, and I think I'm missing something, and sandalwood. Okay. For the hands and feet, your cuticles, actually do mine anyway, but what I'll do is I'll take that same floral oil, and you just kind of do your cuticles when you're, you can leave it in your living room, wherever you sit, and just roll over your cuticles. It has the oil in it, and it smells really pretty. And you just kind of do that a couple of times a day. It'll keep your cuticles very moisturized. I'm sure right now everybody's not getting their nails done. I never really get my nails done because I just don't make time to do it. I try to do what I can at home. I'll put on I'm low maintenance. I'll put a clear thing on, and that's it. But the floral oils are great for that. So again, multi-purpose. You can use it under your eyes, around your eyes. You can use this as a perfume. It's a beautiful smell, and you can use it on your cuticles. So it's a great thing for that. If you have broken capillaries, floral oils are good for that too. So any redness, rosacea, that's a good way to address that as well. The last thing I want to mention, if you have not looked at doTERRA's products, now they do sell blends, and their blends are great because they actually save you money because you don't have to buy a lot of different oils to use. So we do have a blend called Immortelle. This is the most beautifying blend that doTERRA carries, and it's my favorite blend to use. And the reason why is it has in it all the oils that I love: frankincense, sandalwood, myrrh, lavender, rose, and another oil called helichrysum. So it's in a regular one bottle here. So what you'll do is I'll just use this, on my forehead, any way that you're seeing stuff that you don't like, and you don't have to go and buy 5 and 6 different oils. I just think this is such a beautiful oil. This is straight oil. This is not diluted with coconut oil. So what you can do, and I tell everyone that purchases this, you open this up when you get it, and you pour the contents of it into half of it into another roller bottle, and then you fill the rest with coconut oil, okay? And then you close up the tops of both, and now you have 2. Some people even make 3 out of it because the oils are so potent and strong, it can go a very long way. So this one I'll use on any age spots, wrinkles, stretch marks. If you've had children, you don't like how your stomach looks, roll it on there. The skin tone is damaged, and it will help regenerate that area. If you have any spider veins, you know, that kind of thing, you might want to consider doing that. And another product I just want to show you guys that I think is worth mentioning. I'm sorry about my ring thing. I have to do something with that. I just keep forgetting. This is something we came out with last year. It's called Yarrow Palm. And this is a gorgeous oil for anti-aging. And I do put this in my regimen. I kind of cycle it in and out because I'll use it up and then I have to buy it again. What I love about this is it stimulates natural collagen production in your skin. So it's not, you know, anything synthetic, but it does stimulate your body to do that on its own. So it's got a gorgeous blue color to it. And, you know, it's just like a blue tone. And if you can see my hands here, and it just gives you this gorgeous glow at night. My husband says I look like I'm glowing all the time, but it's kind of a running joke in the house. But it's extremely moisturizing to the skin, and anywhere that you are trying to regenerate, I would put that on. But even on the top of your hands, which shows your age, and your neck, you know. And I do a lot of outdoor activity, so I feel like my skin is, you know, definitely will show its age. And I'll just put this on back of my hands, and you know, it definitely helps. So you can put that into your regimen as well. But generally that's pretty much, you know, my routine with the oils, and there are so many other things you could do. Let me see if there's any other recipes I forgot to mention to you. If you want to make things like your own shaving cream, your own deep hair conditioner, dry shampoo, I have all of that on this newsletter that I can send out. So just let me know, comment below if you want me to put you to, you know, add your email to my list, and then you can get these recipes. But a deep hair conditioner you can do with the oils. All you need is coconut oil, olive oil. I use rosemary and grapefruit in there. I have a great recipe for that, super easy. Shaving creams, you don't have to go out and buy expensive shaving creams. I'll just give you mine. I take the tub of coconut oil and I put in a little container, and I add a few drops of tea tree oil and geranium. I told you how much I love geranium. And I mix it up. And then when you're in the shower, you just put on the coconut oil and you can shave. It's so easy. It looks, you know, works great. You come out, your skin is soft as a baby's body would be. And I love that. If you have anybody with acne, dealing with acne, the oils are amazing for that. You can use tea tree oil, frankincense, lavender. You know, if you have anything that's really sticking out on your face, definitely put the oils directly on there, and you're going to be amazed at how well it works. If you have a teenager that's struggling, I can definitely give you some recommendations on that. Last but not least, I will mention this. If you have, if you want to do like a home microdermabrasion, another thing you could do so that's a little more intense on the skin, you would use a tablespoon of baking soda, about 1.5 teaspoons of water, and then 2 drops of helichrysum or frankincense. You mix it up, and if you have sensitive skin, you probably won't be able to do this. You can try using it with sugar, but you're gonna do a layer on your face, and you would use your fingertips, not a washcloth. It's too harsh, okay? And do that for about 1 minute or 2, and then rinse it off, okay? That's a great way to really do a deep cleaning in your skin. So I personally can't do it. I'm too sensitive, but I can do it with the sugar. So that would be an option for you as well. All right, so that's pretty much my DIY beauty product routine. I have a lot of things I make, and then when they run out, we just replenish. You're gonna save a ton of money, and you're going to be amazed at how easy it is to make these things and use them. And, you know, you won't be at the mercy of going to stores, which we all can't really do right now anyway. So that's it. If you are interested in any of the products I mentioned, please visit my website, purefitwomen.fit. Click on the essential oils tab, and I'll take you to all the essential oils that I mentioned today. And I also have everything linked up on Amazon. So anything that's non-oil, if you want to look at those products, those are on there as well. And if you want some recommendations, just message me and I'll help you out with that. So I hope you guys are keeping busy, and I never seem to run out of things to do in the house, so I'm keeping busy. And I'll be back later this week. If you're interested in any topics, just shoot me a message and I'll do a video on it. All right, so I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.